what's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm here with my bro, Big Dog Brandon Harris. Hey, what's up, B?
What up, MP? Welcome to the team, bro.
I appreciate you, fam. Yo, so tell all my followers, what's it like running with Union Elite?
I mean, it's all about growing the game, right? We work on fundamentals and playing basketball the right way.
I see you. And in your words, describe what it's like running our offense, because you know I have my thoughts, but I'd like to hear what you got to say.
I mean, we got me, so, we play inside out, but I draw double teams, so everybody eat.
All right, it's giving Wimby vibes, but yo, what's up with this dude, Jaden Moore? Like, I hear he's supposed to be him, ranked 184 on the 250, but...
He legit. He like to get to the hoop and finish. More of a slasher than a shooter, but got a mix of street ball in his game from Chicago, so you know how they get down.
All right, all my followers, listen up. I want you to know we get buckets in Vermont, too.
Say that, dude.
Do they have clocks in Vermont? It's time for warm-ups. Wrap it up. Let's head to the court. Gentlemen, how's everyone feel?
Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, high-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago. I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it. Now, you got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams, a lot of turnover for Team Ballers, and Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Berti and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. Tonight's lineup for the Union Elite. Loon Diaz will lead things off at the guard, while MP starts at shooting guard. The tandem of Jake Bird and Brandon Harris are the forwards, with Drew Roberts playing the 5. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Pass to Berti. No good on the triple. Now here's Gibson, defended by Berti. Back to Gibson. The pick from Harris. To the inside. Diaz, 6 to shoot. From deep, it's MP. No good. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim. Just a ferocious play, the board and the jam.
What a luxury to have a player like that turning misses into makes.
And it benefits the whole team, obviously, when you can extend possession.
Now Pasco. Moore outside. Pass to Berti. And it's off from three-point range. Gibson with it. Moore on him. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And here is Moore. Over Gibson. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Now here's Moore. Pasco in the high post. Berti. And again, no good by Team Ballers. The kick out to Bird. Now Harris. Rodriguez covers. From the wing, Pasco pulls it in. Team Ballers trailing. Pass to Etherington. Moore. The pick from Pasco. From the line. And the shot falls short that time. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now here's Gibson. He has 6.
And at his height, Robert sees the floor so well. Terrific work feeding the open teammate.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Moore, guarded by Gibson. The shot from Rodriguez is no good.
He bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip.
Back to Gibson. That one drops for him.
Bad time for these defenders to be standing around watching. Not while the ball's in his hands.
Moore outside. Pasco. Count it, that bucket is good. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now here's Moore. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Pasco, covered by Robert. Etherington for 3. And it's Gibson with the rebound. Union Elite lead. Diaz with it, now guarded by Etherington. A nice shot by Robert.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Now Pasco, covered by Robert. Back to Pasco. It's good, the assist that time from Etherington.
You're making things far too easy for him if you let him get that deep in the post.
Agreed. You've got to do your work early and keep him out of that spot.
Now here's Diaz. Bird on the wing. Diaz. Back to Bird. Swings it to Gibson. Lets it go from deep. Count that one. Shooting a scorching 86%. 7 of 8 on the night. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now Etherington. Outside Berti. They grab their own miss. Rodriguez, that's good.
Yeah, the second effort was solid, and scouts love taking note of players that can make those kinds of things happen.
Here's Gibson. He's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10, shooting 90%.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Etherington outside. Pass to Moore. Over Gibson. Moore can't hit it. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now here's Moore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Diaz off the mark. Here's Team Ballers now. Down by 15. Pass to Moore. Here's Bertie. Back to Moore. Now here's Bertie. And Team Ballers miss again.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to take a step in. And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Team Ballers, Sonny McGill, Brandon Westerhoff, Mark Wong, Kenji Summers. Substitution for Union Elite.
To make a substitution. Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Timeout on the court.
Outside Bertie. Over Bird. Bertie's shot is off. To the middle. Here's Gibson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Etherington. And Team Ballers miss again. Left side, Gibson. Rodriguez with the steal. To the paint. Here's Moore. Etherington misses the three. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. It's Union Elite. They lead by 18. And we'll be back in just a moment. You look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He showed a lot of maturity in the first half. Smart shots, nothing forced. He really helped their offense key in.
So many things you just love to see. Poise, good decision making, and the shooting touch to match.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's Moore. Puts it up from 17. Etherington, another miss. Gibson with it. Moore on him. Yep, count it.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
This Team Baller squad has been struggling. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Moore down low, guarded by Gibson. With 4 to shoot, MP with the block. On the wing, it's MP. The three-pointer is off the mark. And it's Team Ballers. It's Moore on the wing. The big shot, no good. Here's Gibson, banked in off the glass.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Outside Bertie. Now Rodriguez, defended by Harris. For 3, Moore, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And here's MP on the outside. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
Excellent look from Diaz. Open man in his sights. Added up. Nice assist.
And here's Berti. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Gibson. Here's Robert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Berti. Shot to stop the run. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Count that one.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
Now Etherington. Moore down low, guarded by Gibson. Moore shot falls.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Swings it to Gibson. Robert, Harris out on the wing. Outside Diaz. Now Gibson. And he banks in the layup.
That's why they have Diaz in there. Find the open man.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Now here's Moore. And the 17-footer is off target. Now here's Gibson. Defense right on him. Misses the layup. And it's Team Ballers. Pass to Pasco. That falls, coming off of Berti's feed.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Bird outside. Now Gibson. Drops in the layup for two.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
Down low. Here's Moore. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
Left side, Gibson. Now Harris. On target from long range. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
That one falls.
Wingman finding a teammate. Good looks from Berti.
Now here's Diaz. Here's Gibson, and he gets it to go.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Now here's Rodriguez. Left side, Moore. The three is up. Can't hit that one. Here's Gibson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for the three-point play.
Check out the soft touch. That's what you need for that shot.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
One shot. Ball don't lie around here.
Here's Moore. Pass to Wong.
Get the perimeter.
Returns it to Moore. It's Pasco up top from 20 feet out. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Team Ballers, number 47. Taking two shots.
Help me out!
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Now Gibson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Here's Summers. It's Moore on the wing, guarded by Gibson. To the left wing, Wong. And again, no good by Team Ballers. Mitchell, left side. Back to Gibson. Gets the three to fall.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
And here Team Ballers have it. Outside, Moore. The pick from Pasco. Pulls up on the wing. Mitchell brings down the board. Union Elite with the ball. And the basket's good by Gibson.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Moore.
2 minutes.
They need this. The shot, no good.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what, but he's been awful ever since the second half started.
On the wing, it's MP. Moore covering. And the basket's good by Gibson.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
Kicks it to Summers. Here's Pasco.
Help me out!
Moore outside. Wong. Here's Summers. Fires for three. Wong, shot is off. Here's Gibson. And the dunk by MP.
Making the D look absolutely foolish. That was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Outside, Moore. Inside. Rebound by Union Elite. The drive by MP. Kicks it to Mitchell.
Come on, baby, right.
Here's Kolish. On the wing, it's MP. And it's flushed down with a nice jam.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Pasco with it.
Stay there!
So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though, he's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Jay Moore,
Ain't got nothing on empty.
Yeah. Yo, I thought bro would be better after all that smoke he was blowing.
Nah, today, you were hooping. I'm impressed.
We running this circuit, no lie.
Where we going to celebrate?
My guy, this is your city. How am I supposed to know?
All right, I got a spot. You'll like it.
Hey, you got any girls pulling up?
Of course, bro.
I don't know. Y'all so straight-laced on this team, I ain't know if y'all talk to girls.
Quit being silly, bro. Look, meet me at the crib at about 8, and we'll go to the spot and meet up with the rest of the guys.
All right, I'm pulling up.
All right.